created the WolfPack Mastermind because it's something that I'm just so passionate about. I love business. I've been starting businesses since I was 16, and I'm really passionate about the reason why you create a business should be to be able to give you the life and the lifestyle that you want to live. And it makes me genuinely a little bit upset when I see people putting their everything into a business, but they don't have any money and they don't have any time. When I started my business when I was 21, which was doing spray tanning in my garage, I quickly learned as I grew that I didn't actually have to be the one that did all the work. And my vision and my goal for that after I'd hired my first employee was, hey, I can just have other people actually doing the work and I can just collect the money, keep the business busy with Facebook, and be able to travel the world while my business runs without me, or keep, duplicating, following my process and going 1 shop, 2 shops, 3 shops. So I did exactly that, and there came a point a few years ago where I realized that people were asking me, how did you do that? All the time. Everyone was asking me for advice and I was just dishing it out, and then they were saying things like, well, can you show me? Can you show me how to build a business that runs without you? Can you take me behind the scenes? Can you teach me? So I became a coach and I started working with people one-on-one and teaching them. And then when I was having too many people wanting to learn than I had time for, I decided to turn it into an online program, and I've been running that now for a couple of years. Most business owners get themselves stuck working in their business and end up working really long hours for never enough money, and they're always working for the business rather than the business working for them. What I've created the WolfPack Mastermind for is to enable business operators to learn how to build a successful business that can run without them actually in it. There's a few different stages that are involved in doing this. Before you know that you can step out of your business, you need to know that it's going to be consistently busy, or that you have the knowledge and ability and skills to be able to bring in new clients and also keep them coming back. Build a brand that has a really strong reputation, that's able to be scaled, grown, duplicated even, so that your team members can run things to the same standards as you. So what the WolfPack Mastermind really is it's actually a combination of trainings that I've created over the last 2 to 3 years. It starts off with Facebook marketing, so it starts off with getting your branding really strong, making sure that you are attracting the type of clients that you want to work with, getting some advertising and marketing strategies, working to consistently bring in new leads and inquiries and sales so that your business can get really busy, which enables you to either expand, hire more staff, automate as much as possible, systemize as much as possible, and then continue to grow the business while also taking a step back and working on it instead. So the first 3 months of the course are all about branding, marketing and sales. Once that's running smoothly, then it starts getting into handling your money. A lot of people have no idea what's happening with the cash flow in their business. The money comes in, the money goes out, and they never have any left over, or they end up with tax debts and all kinds of stuff. So paying yourself and understanding where your money's coming and going from is very important as well. There's things like systemizing your business. It honestly doesn't have to be as hard as you think it is. Delegating everything. So many people they think they have to do everything themselves. They don't trust other people enough, and it's generally because they don't believe that someone else can do things as well as they can, whereas that's completely false. Any big business out there that you know of, the owner isn't in all of them doing everything. If you want to build a big business, a strong brand, you need that business to be able to continue to operate if you die. It's kind of like building a legacy in a way as well. Then comes one of my favorite parts, which is leadership and team management, and this is something that definitely starts on the inside. It's all of what's happening on the inside of your mind rather than the outside. It's all about how to go from being a boss that people don't listen to and don't respect to somebody who is a strong leader that people want to work for, that people want to please, that people enjoy working for, and so that your business working environment can just be a really pleasant and uplifting place. We cover everything like websites and landing pages as well. So many people think that their website just has to be a pretty thing, whereas really your website can be one of the biggest money makers for your business if it's designed in a specific way and if it has everything on there that the customer wants to see to enable them to want to buy from you. We cover video marketing as well. We cover Instagram marketing and advertising, and we also cover wealth creation as well, which is something that's brand new. It's what to do with your money when you start getting it. or when you have too much. So people ask me a lot of the time, who is the WolfPack Mastermind for? What businesses does it apply to? It's for business owners who are high achievers. They really feel like a need to do big things in their life to build a really great successful business. They're not kind of just doing it as a hobby. So people that have gone through the program and had great success have ranged from people who are in home businesses, but they already have customers, they're already getting momentum, but they want to scale it and grow it. There's people that have joined that have just started their businesses and they want to learn how to get everything right from the start so that they understand how a successful business works from the beginning, rather than trying to stuff around and figure it out and waste lots of time and money finding out how to do it themselves. And there's also been a lot of people who have joined who already have successful businesses that they've built up themselves to a certain level. They've got employees, they're making a decent amount of turnover, but they're still finding that there's no money left over, or they're having staff issues. They feel like they can't step out of the business and have it run without them. Or maybe they want to systemize the business so that they can turn it into a franchise, or so they can duplicate it, so they can continue to grow and push out of their comfort zone even more. So it does work for a range of different businesses and different industries as well. I've got a beauty background, so naturally I attract a lot of people in the hair and beauty industry, but there's been people that have gone through the course that have been in design, photography, food, fitness, mechanical, so online stores, fashion. There's a whole range. Business, when it comes down to it, is business. The procedures and the mindset stuff really does apply to anyone who's in a business, but the main types of businesses are B2C, which means business to consumer, which means you're selling a product or service to a customer, not to another business. So how it works is, it's a series of really easy to watch videos. I've tried to make it fun as well as informative. You join the course, you start getting monthly modules. Each month has a different theme or lesson in it, and it's designed for you to follow it in that order so that at the end of the course you've got everything streamlined and running smoothly, and you understand everything from start to finish. There's also a secret Facebook group that everyone joins, and this is where the magic happens, I suppose. It's called a mastermind group because a mastermind really is a bunch of people all putting their minds together to get the highest benefit. So everybody has different experiences, different strengths, different knowledges, and when everybody comes together and shares that with each other, everybody benefits. And everybody supports each other, lifts each other up, shares their secrets with one another, and it just amplifies all of the knowledge that you would learn in a business course that didn't have that kind of open-minded, abundancy flowing through, I suppose. And the reason why it's actually called the WolfPack is because originally the two courses that I had created were Facebook Business Success Club and Destiny Designers. Now the Facebook one was obviously all Facebook. Destiny Designers was the business mastery and helping you set up the business to run without you or achieve the goals that you want to achieve in life, to be able to support your dream lifestyle. Combined, you're unstoppable really. And the reason why it's called the WolfPack is because inside that Facebook group, everybody was helping each other so much, everybody had each other's backs, that the members of the course actually started calling it the pack. Welcome to the pack, welcome to the WolfPack. I decided to do a rebrand and relaunch it as the WolfPack Mastermind because that's what it's all about. You're learning what you need to learn to achieve the things that you want to achieve in your business and your life, but you're also supported by people who are on the same mission, who want to see you do well, who want to lift each other up and are open to sharing things that work for them so that everybody else can benefit. Yeah, so as well as the pre-recorded course content that everybody gets, what I actually also do is tend to go live in the group either every week or sometimes every fortnight and do extra trainings on things that people might want to know more about or have questions about. So the other week I did one on, someone wanted to raise their prices in their business and they said, how can I do that without feeling bad about it? So I put together an hour-long live training inside the group that's all about how to raise your prices. I answer questions as I'm talking, so there's lots and lots of extra live trainings. We also have mastermind brainstorming sessions in webinars where we can all get together and help each other. So when you're doing any business course, it's really important to look at the investment, the amount of money you spend on it, based on the return that you're going to get back. So not only do you make back a lot of money in this course, you also gain so much knowledge and experience that means if you want to start another business in the future, you can follow through the same things over and over again and have success after success after success. And I've been following my own formula for the last 10 years, which is create, systemize, delegate, repeat. You'll have all this knowledge to take with you for the rest of your life. So it's really powerful stuff. The majority of people that have gone through my programs have either doubled their revenue, tripled their revenue, in some cases even times it by 5 or 10 within 6 to 12 months, which is insanely powerful. Most of the people have managed to make more money and work less hours, which is what it's designed for. It's designed to help you increase the amount of money you make by, thousands of dollars a day or a month or a week, depending on where you are now, obviously. And the investment for that is such a tiny portion of what you get back. So I really just like to encourage people, when you're thinking about spending money on education, to always focus on the return and not the immediate cost. Myself, I've spent well over $100,000 on my business education over the last 10 years, and the majority, all of the golden nuggets, all of the best bits are crammed into this course. So you get all of that for a whole lot less. So this is a great example of somebody who within 3 months started implementing some of the strategies to her Facebook posts and has brought in $11,000 in sales from that, which has covered the entire cost of the course before she's even finished it. Cara owned a franchise with 9 staff members, started doing over $21,000 a week and took her business to $1 million in sales.
I think the turning point for me when I really felt it was working was when we had those first couple of weeks where we ended up making over $20,000 for the week. At that time of the year, it wasn't normally a figure that we would be bringing in, and for us to reach that, it was really probably a turning point for me to really go, wow, we've really turned this around and we've been able to connect better with our clients, and actually specifically worked out every sort of return on investment, but I definitely know that it has been in tenfold. Like it's definitely paid itself back, absolutely. To go from not being able to pay your bills to being able to pay your bills is a massive turnaround. So yeah, it's a good feeling. I would hate to think of where I would be today if I hadn't have made that first point of contact with you. It kind of scares me to think what would have happened if I hadn't have done that. So yeah, thank you.
Kirsty, within 12 months, went from a home business to a salon in the middle of town and was bringing in 5 times as much after 12 months. Caroline put together a boosted post that had quite good success and boosted it for maybe about $5 or $10, decided to put 90 on it and brought in $9,000 worth of sales within a couple of weeks. Hayley, within 3 months, have employed 3 new staff members and is about to start a 2nd location, which is insane. Ashley was doing about £300 to £500 per week before she joined the WolfPack Mastermind, and then for one day actually brought in £1,121, which equates to about $2,000. So she ended her week with quadruple the sales in the week before, just from changing around her mindset and her marketing. So if anyone does want to go and have a look at some of the success stories and results that people have already achieved from doing the course last year and the year before, head over to carissahill.com.au, my website, go to the success stories page up the top there, or if you're on a mobile phone, it'll be in the drop down menu. I collect every single screenshot of results of people, and also have asked a few of my clients for video testimonials. So if you want to go have a look, feel free to scroll through. There's tons and tons and tons, lots of different feedback from different people selling different things. So yes, feel free to scroll through and have a look at any of those as inspiration for the results that you can start to achieve if you decide to join us. So if you are ready to take your business seriously, and if you want to double it or triple it, duplicate it, set it up to run without you, definitely consider joining. Take advantage of the opportunity, get yourself out of your comfort zone and come and join the pack.